Yo, yo. KABIR. Ajaz on the ones and twos. And we ain't gon' stop. Let's go. I got a homie with a couple verses on his arm, and every time he flip a pack, he cop another charm. Every overdose gon' make his diamonds grow. Chakras ain't aligned, conscious comatose. I pull up to the spot and hope that everybody grow. It ain't the same if you the only one who's stunning. So here's a toast to the bread that we bout to make. Full course, long putt, all gas, no brakes. I'll be mad when I make mistakes, and I'll be mad when I get baked and wait. Changing the weight, adding more than I can take. 10 reps and we yelling all day, all day. I'ma dive, I'ma rep or stay. That's a situation that can work for me. I ain't Hercules and ain't no perks in me. The world's on my shoulder and you say that's hurting me. How could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved 2 seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it through the dough. So how could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved a couple seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it through the dough. And it's starting to be believable that I could be a leader too. I really wanna reach the youth. Tell them listen to your soul and give a breather room. And tell the man in the mirror he can be the two, be the two. I find it kinda strange that we can fear the truth. I guess our lives a little bit more feasible. Cool. I'll rain on your parade and throw a lightning too. Trying to find the words that spark the light in you. And if these verses don't inspire you, I hope you find your way and find your truth. It's complicated and it's hard to do. Just keep your head up and your faith in God and karma too. There ain't a model or a book of rules. And I just had to give a shout out to Mac Miller, man. Yo bro, your music really changed my life and inspired me. I hope I could pick up where you left off. But how could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved 2 seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it to the dough. So how could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved a couple seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it to the dough. Yeah, this a myth, this a fable, this a fairy tale. This a legend, baby, you know that the story real. You can feel it when I type, it's like you're reading Braille. First I'm in your mind, and then your heart is still. I'm taking drugs and stumbling up and down the Carnival. Mushroom acid weed only, I ain't popping pills. It's funny what you do for just a couple thrills. Laughing in the face when she straight and asks me what's the deal. There's a part of me that stays inside these harmonies. Jazz music start to clutter up the arteries. I'm not really good at social marketing. Me and my producer always arguing. You could be the dream of queens and keep them staring. You could be at peace while you whipping a McLaren. You could be a hero, it ain't all about De Niro. Game shot, and I'm about to hit a free throw. How could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved 2 seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it to the dough. So how could you know? How could you know? You left before you even got to see the show. I saved a couple seats and some weed and mo, but you never made it to the dough. How could you know? How could you know? How could you know? How could you know?